Hi, it's Adele Michael again, and I'm here to talk to you about receiving prosperity. So we talk a lot about prosperity. We try to create prosperity in our business, but are we really ready to receive prosperity? So why do we want prosperity? I think we want prosperity, or at least I do, so that I can grow and be the very best person that I can be, that I can have the most creative expression, I can have the most experiences, I could have the most generosity towards other people. And I just want to be the best. And sometimes that takes money. It takes money to travel. It takes money to grow a business. It takes money to get the proper health care. So that's why I want prosperity. And I was reminded last night when I spoke to my mentor about, my dowsing mentor, he said, your prosperity is kind of low. I'm like, okay. And I realized, am I really receiving prosperity? Am I willing to receive prosperity? Or do I think I have to be a better person or more worthy or give more value or have more clients? All the stuff we say to ourselves. I'm not worthy. I'm not valuable. And I don't think that's true, but it is what we say to ourselves, many of us. So today the question is, how big is your receptor site for prosperity? So in biochemistry, a receptor site is a cell that will take on chemicals from other cells or information from other cells. And if they're important and they're shut down, then there's illness in the system. That's why inflammation is such a big deal in health these days. We don't want to be inflamed. We want our receptor sites to be open so they can receive. So think about it. How big is your receptor site? Is it like the head of a pin? Is it really little? Or is it like a helipad? It's like big. Or a football field, or a lake, or the ocean. How big is your receptor site? So I'm back with my handy dandy bobber. This is dowsing. If you don't know about it, it's a way to find information, energetic information, and also to clear energy and to transmute energy into a different form. And it's all done with intention. It's done with the mind and the body and the spirit, using those tools. And we use the bobber because, or you can use a pendulum. I was looking at my pendulum. You can use a pendulum because it gives us like a physical manifestation of something's happening, and our logical mind likes that a lot. Our subconscious mind, our creative mind, is probably feeling it, but our logical mind likes to see it. So first of all, we're going to clear any aspects of not deserving, not being worthy, and not being valuable in yourself and in your ancestry. And as I've said before, your folks came here, unless you're Native American, and then you have a whole nother story about prosperity being taken away from you. But if your family came from another country, they probably left because they were either starving, there was war, or they wanted better opportunities. So all of their expressions and experience with prosperity will come down to you. So anywhere where you're not feeling worthy, so I'm clearing, it's going counterclockwise, deserving, worthy, or valuable to receive more prosperity, let's just clear that on all levels, lifetimes, languages, resolving all the history. Good. Now we're going to clear your surroundings, your friends, and your society. It's been said that you make the average of the money, of the income, that your 5 closest friends make. You make the average of your 5 closest friends. So if your friends are struggling, you may be struggling too. I'm not saying you have to get new friends, but they could be having an influence on you. You know, what does our society tell us about deserving, being worthy, being valuable? What do your surroundings tell you? I can tell you, I get much more feedback that I'm valuable and worthy living on a lake than I did living in the apartment where I was before. So, you know, those are visual cues. I think that's why decluttering is so important. It's like you want your surroundings to look and feel good. Okay. All right. So now let's infuse you with deserving to receive abundance, worthy, valuable for yourself, your ancestry, your surroundings, your friends, and your society. Knowing in the midst of all of that that you're worthy, deserving, and valuable to receive abundance, to receive prosperity. So here's a question for you. We're going to do a couple more clearings, but I want to ask you this question. Why not you? Why not you? I think about that a lot. I've talked about that in another video, but what does it say about you if you do receive prosperity? Do you feel guilty? Do you feel like, oh, I can't do that? I'm going to take, I was raised with, eat your dinner because there are children starving in China. It never made sense to me, but it did kind of lay a guilt trip on me. So why not you? We've talked before, if you do well, you can help more people because money helps, prosperity helps. If you receive more prosperity, would that be in the form of more clients? Would you be helping more people? And we all know that if you help someone, that ripples out into the community. So you're actually making a bigger difference than with just that one person. So why not you? So we're going to clear any habits, obligations, vows, curses, and a curse is someone wishing you ill. It happens. I'm just going to clear all that on all levels, lifetimes, languages, resolving all the history. Anything that stands in the way of that, we're going to delete and destroy across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Just feel that happen if you are feeling it. If you're not feeling it, it's okay. Okay, good. Now we're going to infuse clear receptor sites at the appropriate size for you. So whatever is right for you, hit myself with this, whatever is right for you. With your receptor sites, you may feel a little expansion, you may feel a lot. And just know that they can increase in size as you get more familiar with this receiving energy. Good. Okay. And now, let's just take a minute to allow the spirit of prosperity to come into your field, into that energy field around you. So if you like, you can close your eyes. If you definitely don't have to, but just take a moment and just gaze up gently. Take a breath. And what this does is it helps to slow down your brain waves. It helps you become more aligned with what you want. And internally, just invite in the spirit of prosperity. That may feel like something, it may look like a color or an individual or an energy. It may sound or feel like something to you, but invite in the spirit of prosperity and allow yourself to receive it. Welcome it in. Thank it for being with you. And now if you can receive it just a tad more, just let it go even deeper into your being. Good. So feel it, register it, note what it feels like, remember it, and repeat it. Do this again tomorrow. All you need to do is gaze up gently, breathe in and out, and invite in. Say to the spirit of prosperity, I invite you in. I welcome you, and I thank you. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this clearing and infusion session. And I would love for you to let me know what you notice. And if you would like to talk about your ability to receive more prosperity, head on over to adelemichael.com, my website, and you can register there for a complimentary session with me. We can talk about how you're doing with receiving abundance, receiving prosperity, and what your goal is with that and how you can get there. Okay, until next time, wishing you great prosperity.